Russell Wilson is just a football god. I mean, the guy, I was so inspired by his game. The worst game he ever played in his whole entire life. And I remember him because he was at NC State. My daughter went to NC State. So I liked Russell Wilson when he was there. And unfortunately, they didn't think he was a good enough quarterback. And he left and he went to Wisconsin and won. And then he went to the NFL and he's been to the Super Bowl 2 out of the last 3 years. And so I said, you know what? 2-minute offense is my speech title for tonight. Because when the chips are down, do you have your 2-minute offense ready? Are you ready to ground and pound? Are you ready to throw that ball and take a risk? Are you ready to man up or woman up and get in the game? Are you? Come on, wake up, are you? Yeah. Okay then. You got your 2-minute offense together because I know you're Toastmasters. You're doing all the great things to make things happen. I have 3 things that I want to talk about that I think will help you manage your 2-minute offense. First, you have to have a great plan. If you don't have a plan, then you plan to fail, right? Yeah. You got to have your plan. Could you imagine Russell Wilson in the huddle? Oh, crap, man, they just scored. And, all right, guys. All right, huddle around. I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to line up. Hey, you go over there, run around to the security guard, and you go over there by the cheerleader. No! This 2-minute preparation, this 2-minute offense started probably 2 weeks ago. It definitely started a week ago when they found out they had to play Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. That 2-minute offense, that practice, because that takes us to the second thing that you have to have in order to have an effective 2-minute offense is practice. You got to have your perfect plan, and you got to have your perfect practice. Are we perfect? Heck no. But I remember when I was a football coach, and I took a team to the state championship here in North Carolina, and we got beat by Concord, by the way. So anybody here from Concord? I really drive around Concord. I still don't go there. So anyway, okay, well, David, I'll never come visit you. But I remember the practice and preparation that we had. We weren't a perfect team, but daggone it, if I said run through the A gap and you ran through the B gap, we're running, I'm blowing the whistle and we're running it again. Because daggone it, you got to get it right. Because what comes from rehearsal is the reflex, the repetition of doing it over and over and over and over again. When you get in your car and you take your key out your pocket and you put it in the ignition, do you think about it? Do you? No, because you do it all the time. Now, some of you got cool cars, you probably just get in and push the button. But I'm talking about the old-fashioned folks. What am I talking about? I push the button. But you remember when you had to put a key in the ignition. You didn't think. You just sit there and, oh, God, I can't get it in there. I can't. And you look and, no, you just popped it right in there. Why? Because you do it over and over and over. It's rehearsal. So, the Seahawks, Russell Wilson having his worst game ever, you had to think, oh, this guy, he's really stinking it up. And I could see him on the sideline. And a guy that is excellent in his mind and his body and spirit is Russell Wilson. He never once got down in the dumps. You saw him pick up that daggone pad, that little iPad or Microsoft, whatever the heck they got, and he's looking.